I'd now like to review with you the predetermined overhead rate we studied in the traditional allocation of manufacturing overhead. And it was an estimate of budgeted cost, manufacturing overhead costs, both fixed and variable, divided by a cost driver. And the common cost drivers that we used throughout the examples were machine hours, direct labor cost, direct labor hours. Now, in an activity-based costing system, the pools are defined in more detail based on activity. And the formula to calculate the amount per activity is not limited based on volume. There's a unit level activity which when every unit is processed, it is equally charged to each unit produced. When I say charge, it is part of each unit produced. There's a relationship in the activity pool based on each unit. For example, if the electricity to run a machine would be an allocation cost for an activity-based pool, because it is assumed that each unit produced will use the same amount of electricity. So we could base it on the number of units produced. Batch level are performed in batches. Batch level could be the delivery of your raw materials. They don't come in one at a time. They come in batches. The processing and preparing of purchase orders would be a batch level activity. Setting up equipment for a special run on the production line would be a batch level activity, as well as shipping to customers would be a batch level activity. The next would be a product level activity. A product level activity is simply based on the product. For example, a design of a product would be a product level activity. The advertising for a product would be a product level activity, as well as maintaining a product manager and staff are all product level activities. The customer level activities is activities specific to the customer, such as sales calls, catalog mailings, and customer service. Organizational sustaining activities are costs that are incurred and they are not allocated in an ABC cost system, but that could include examples of arranging for loans, preparing annual reports to shareholders, cleaning executive offices, heating the factory, and maybe providing a computer network. They are all examples of how we will allocate our activity pools. And we'll see this as we go through the steps to actually calculate the cost of a product using ABC costing.